Hi, and welcome to Geno's Picks. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching this video, you have survived day one of Trump's inauguration. You have somehow managed to survive those first treacherous few hours, or perhaps days if you've been stuck on Obamacare on hold, waiting to get one last appointment that I can pay for. But in any case, you're here now with a fresh slate and a new start, just like Geno's Picks have after our 1-3 divisional round that puts us at an even 51-51 on the year. And if you followed Daddy the past 8 seasons, you know I'm usually all or nothing in the conference championships. Went 2-0 2 years back and 0-2 last year when, incidentally, I took the Pack and the Pats. Will I make the same mistake twice? Twice, Joe! I made the same mistake 19 weeks in a row with these videos. And still you're back, and you can't wait for Geno's Picks. So let's dance, people! Take a deep breath, baby. Green Bay is getting 5 from Atlanta in the Georgia Dome finale. Yup, next year, the Falcons move into the $1.5 billion Mercedes-Benz Stadium, incidentally with quadraphonic speakers so they can pump in that clear stereo noise of crowd sound. A stadium that, just like the Chargers, you know I'm going to rip into these jerks, they'll be sharing with a soccer team next year. The only difference between the stadium the Chargers are playing in and the state-of-the-art Mercedes-Benz Dome is the Mercedes-Benz whatever it is holds 2.5 times more people. But really, both of them will only need about 10,000 of those seats. The Chargers will be lucky to sell that many tickets, and if the Falcons offense continues to play like it does next year without soon-to-be-departed San Francisco 49er will-be head coach Kyle Shanahan, they'll need about 5 seats because everyone will be standing, all 71,000, the entire game. Look, I am not dissing the opponent, Aaron Rodgers, who no one can deny has been a one-man wrecking crew over the past 8 weeks, all but carrying his team. But the problem is his wide receivers have become a completely wrecked crew. He lost Jordy Nelson with broken ribs. Devontae Adams is hobbled by a tender ankle. And I don't know if you remember, but he lost Ty Montgomery back in November because they had to make him a running back after they lost Fat Eddie Lacy and James Starks. The problem is the Falcons have done pretty much the same thing, only the opposite way, because they've made their running backs, Devontae Freeman and Tevin Coleman, pretty much wide receivers. They're as likely to run the ball out of the backfield as they are to catch it in the end zone. You ready for this? Freeman and Coleman have combined for 85 receptions and 883 yards. That's 10.3 yards a catch or a first down. Well, not every time, because 5 times they caught the ball in the end zone. And that's before you even get to Julio Jones, Mohamed Sanu, that's Mork and Mindy, and Taylor Gabriel, who have 177 grabs for 2,600 plus yards. They average about 15 yards a catch, most of them coming on more scissor plays than I've seen in a girl-on-girl porn. Because all Matty Ryan does is air the ball out from the pocket, and the Packers will not be able to keep up with this offense given their weakened secondary. Speaking of pockets, here's one amazing stat from last week's game. Aaron Rodgers when he was throwing the ball out of the pocket, he was in the pocket, 1 TD, 1 pick, and an 82.2% passer rating. When he ran out of the pocket, which you may have noticed on that game-winning play that he just designed to get the hell out of there, he had 146.8 passer rating and a TD. Now, do you think Dan Quinn, who was the Super Bowl defensive coordinator for the Seahawks when they went 2 years in a row, didn't notice that? Yeah, I think he did too. Look for Quinn to stuff Rodgers in his pocket while he stuffs money into yours. Take the Falcons, lay the 5. That's a long-winded Geno's pick. Which brings me to my Double Your Money Monday. You know what? Sunday. That's a good idea, Joe. The Patriots are giving 6 to the Steelers in Foxborough. Really? Just 2 field goals? Chris Boswell kicked 6 of them last weekend against the Chiefs. Look, I get it. Bill Belichick is a genius, and he takes away your best weapon. But the problem for him with the Steelers, and we've been talking about the entire postseason, is all 3 of their Bs are their amazingly best weapon. If I had to pick one, and it would be tough, it would be Le'Veon Bell, who over the past 2 playoff games has averaged, I'm going to say it again, averaged 168.5 rushing yards a game. Oh yeah, and over the past half dozen games, he's averaged 180 total yards from scrimmage each game. So they have to stop this guy. And they may as well stop Bell, because nobody can stop Antonio Brown. Not even his head coach. Because whether you're checking what he put up the night before on the sports page or his Facebook page, you're going to see something that makes you say, this guy is out of his mind. Was I concerned that the Steelers couldn't punch the ball in close on Sunday against the Chiefs D in Arrowhead? Yes, but I was even more concerned how the Patriots let the Texans keep it close on Sunday in Foxborough. Pats win this game to become the first ever NFL team to play in 9 Super Bowls, but the Steelers keep it close. Make them earn it. Take the Steelers, take the 6. Those are Geno's picks. Snowboarding soon, you know, dude.